Welcome to Kalinado. Today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best Netflix miniseries in 2024. If you enjoy this compilation of movies, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned until the end of the video and share your favorite film with us in the comments. Number 10. The Signal, 2024. Director, Sebastian Hilger.
Pas sorti.
Twice.
The Signal is a mystery drama series in which, after the disappearance of an astronaut, her family desperately searches for the truth. After a mission in space, Paula doesn't return home. Sven and his daughter Charlie are waiting for her, but the astronaut has disappeared. As Sven tries to protect his daughter from this tragic absence, he manages to discover something. Paula has left him a clue, a trail of breadcrumbs that Sven must follow. But the more he uncovers, the more his life unravels, the more the mystery grows, and the greater the threat to him, to Charlie, and even to the entire world. In the darkness of space, Paula discovered something. Number 9. A Man in Full, 2024. Director, David E. Kelly.
It would be insensitive to fight you given your diagnosis. Excuse me? We got hold of your medical records. Turns out you're a pussy.
Charlie Croker owns a real estate business. He is over 60 and has a second wife of only 28 years. But the life of this winner begins to fall apart when he cannot return the large credit he asked the bank to expand his brick empire. Croker begins a descent to hell in which he will cross his path with a young idealist who supports with stoicism the onslaught of life and a black lawyer who is socially promoted. This adaptation of Tom Wolfe's novel takes a deep look at one of the great cities of the South, Atlanta. And what emerges is a mix of racial conflicts, corruption of political and economic powers, ostentation. Number 8. The Madness, 2024. Director, Steven Belber.
They're looking for a story they believe.
You're out of moves.
What are you gonna do?
Get my life back.
The series revolves around media expert Muncie Daniels, played by Domingo Coleman. The protagonist must begin a fight to prove his innocence and save his life and reputation after stumbling upon a murder deep in the Poconos. As options become more limited and the walls close in, Muncie strives to reconnect with his long-estranged family, rediscovering the ideals he's lost over the years that will help him survive this bitter passage in his life. Madness is a fresh take on the Netflix conspiracy thriller, putting a twist on the genre with its multi-layered characters, propulsive action, and fast-paced narrative. Number 7. Senna, 2024. Director, Vicente Amorim.
No. It's always a pleasure to meet Ayrton Senna. Não é carro tão bom.
Senna explores the career of legendary Formula One driver Ayrton Senna, from his early days in motorsport to his rise to the sport's elite. Through a narrative that highlights his obstacles, triumphs, and personal relationships, the series offers an intimate look at the charismatic driver, beginning with his move to England in 1981 and continuing through his rapid rise to Formula One in 1984. The story also focuses on his intense rivalries with other drivers of the era, particularly Alain Prost, and how these dynamics influenced both his career and Formula One in general. Number 6. La Palma, 2024. Director, Martin Sundlund.
Jamais référencé. J'aimerais savoir si c'est ma fille qui est à l'intérieur.
Si on émet une alerte face au risque de tsunami, ça affecterait plusieurs millions de personnes.
Every year, millions of Scandinavians spend the Christmas season in the Canary Islands. A Norwegian family also travels to their favorite island, La Palma, during the festive peak season to enjoy a relaxing holiday in the sunshine. But the idyll is deceptive. A young scientist discovers alarming signs of volcano activity in the island's center. While she warns her colleagues of a potential disaster, the situation escalates. A volcanic eruption could cause a huge mountain range to collapse into the sea and trigger one of the most devastating tsunamis in history. A race against time begins for the family to escape the impending inferno of lava, ash, and gas. Number 5. Eric, 2024. Director, Abby Morgan.
Can't you hear me inside?
the monster that every child wants when they are lost.
A thriller miniseries that revolves around Vincent Sullivan, a famous puppeteer known for his brilliant shows. His most famous and most prestigious is the children's show Good Day Sunshine, adored by all children. None of this success matters when his 9-year-old son Edgar disappears on his way to school. From that moment on, Vincent spirals into a self-destructive spiral, with no room for his wife, his mother, or his friends. His only moral support is Eric, a blue monster inspired by a drawing of little Edgar, in whom he seeks solace. Meanwhile, Detective Michael LeDroy does everything in his power to find out what lies behind little Edgar's disappearance. Number 4. Griselda, 2024. Director, Doug Miro.
Nunca ser como ella.
Está protegiendo.
Inspired by the life of Griselda Blanco, a Colombian businesswoman, devoted mother, and founder of one of the most profitable cartels in history. After spending her youth in extreme poverty, this Colombian immigrant came to North America and built an empire. In a world dominated by men, this ambitious, intelligent, and ruthless woman would become the leader and founder of the Medellin cartel before the arrival of Pablo Escobar. Known as the Godmother, Griselda was a pioneer in the multi-million-dollar and violent business of illegal cocaine trafficking from Colombia to the United States through Miami in the 1970s and 1980s. Number 3. Fool Me Once, 2024. Director, Harlan Coben.
Did you see his body?
No. I let Judith take care of everything.
Fool Me Once is a drama mystery thriller series based on the novel by American author Harlan Coben. Maya Stern is a former special operations soldier who has recently been widowed after her husband was brutally murdered. To find answers, Maya decides to investigate and will have to confront the incredible truth about her husband and herself. Her late husband appears in the image. When Maya discovers a video captured on a surveillance camera, she is devastated. Number 2. Ripley, 2024. Director, Steven Zalian.
The corpse was found on the Via Antica, struck on the head by some heavy instrument.
Set in the 1960s in the iconic city of New York, the series tells the story of Tom Ripley, a con man. Without warning, Tom is hired to travel to Italy to retrieve a wealthy man's son and convince him to return to the United States. Ripley is clear about her desire to rise in society, and this could be her big chance. When Tom decides to accept the assignment, he finds himself immersed in a much more complicated life than he's used to, one where deceit, lies, fraud, and murder are the order of the day. Number 1. Baby Reindeer, 2024. Director, Richard Gadd.
Just go back home.
I have a sneaky feeling you might be the death of me.
The series is a comedy-drama adaptation of the award-winning play Baby Reindeer by Scottish comedian Richard Gadd. Based on Gadd's own real-life experiences, the comedian plays himself in this television adaptation. The story follows writer, actor, and comedian Richard Gadd's twisted relationship with a female stalker and the impact it has on his personal and professional life. When the struggling comedian is forced to confront this stalking, he is forced to confront a deep, dark trauma from his buried past, triggering an unhealthy obsession that threatens to tear both of their lives apart.